Yo, what's up, guys? If you've been watching the Gem series, you know it starts a certain way, but we're going to do a little differently for this one. Last year, we made a video covering the Lions becoming a real Super Bowl contender, and on this video, we're going to cover one of their up-and-coming players who's ripe for a breakout. I'm Max from MJC Sports. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get into today's topic, Jameson Williams. We got to go back in time to start this one off. It's January 10th, 2022, and Bama is playing Georgia for the national championship. Jameson Williams is having a great game, but on this play, everything changed. He would tear his ACL. Now, this wouldn't tank his draft stock, as the Lions would still take him at 12th overall. But Detroit understood this was a pick for the future and that Williams wouldn't be able to make an impact as a rookie. He would start the season on IR, and he would return to practice in late November prior to week 13. And you wouldn't really see the field that much, only appearing in 76 snaps in 6 games. But there were still some signs of things to come for Williams. In his only catch of the year, he absolutely carved up the Vikings. Jared Goff's going to fake the play action, and then he's going to watch Williams toast every defensive back on the field. Sure, it's great play design, and you could say, hey, the Vikings did a horrible job. And while that's true, it's undeniable how much ground this guy covers and how quick he covers it. He almost overthrows the ball that Goff throws him. As a supporter of this guy, just this one play gave me so much optimism heading into year 2. That optimism was short-lived because a week before the next year's draft, he was suspended 6 games for gambling. It was a gut punch, and it just really sucks for a guy who was injured his first year, didn't have a chance to participate in the offseason program of the team. A silver lining to the suspension was it was reduced to 4 games, but by the time he came back, the Lions were 3-1, their offense was humming, and he found himself in a loaded room of playmakers. The Lions have 2 good running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, and good pass catchers all around, Josh Reynolds, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta. He needs to find a role in the offense 4 weeks in. When you look at the game logs for this guy during year 2, there's nothing crazy. There's no 6-catch, 250-yard game with 4 touchdowns. It's nothing like that. But there were flashes in almost every game he played. And some of these flashes that showed his special talent came in the biggest games of the year. Take the NFC Championship game. The Lions are playing the 49ers. They take the ball, they want to score and set the tone of the game. And they call a play for Williams, and he absolutely delivers. On the reverse, he's able to make a guy miss and then run away from the super talented defense of the 49ers, where these plays just don't happen. And again, it just gives you so much optimism heading into year 3. After a couple slow years to start off his career, this is a real make it or break it year for Williams. But this isn't the first time he's faced this. Here's his first 2 years in college. Not really all that impressive. And look at his first 2 years in the pros. Nothing crazy, right? And now here we are in year 3. Look at college, he exploded onto the scene. And that's what I think he's going to do in year 3. And you might say, why do you expect him to break out now? This isn't college, this is the NFL. First off, this is the first time in his career he doesn't have to face a suspension or rehab a major injury during the offseason. It might not sound like a big deal. It's not easy to work yourself into the offense once the season's already begun. When you go to the film, there's so many like, wow, oh my God, like unbelievable plays, right? And there's so many like, wow, how did you not make that play? Here's one of those like, how did you not make those plays against the Bucks? Williams is split out wide. He runs a comeback route, absolutely toasts the corner. There's 5 yards of separation. And while it's not the best throw, he should catch the ball. But the ball goes right between his hands. It's a play he has to make. And here's one of those like, wow, oh my God plays that comes just 2 plays later in the same game. Same drive. Williams is here at the top of the bunch. These 2 receivers are going to run out routes at 5 and 15 yards. Williams is going to run this huge post corner flag, whatever you want to call it, route, and he creates so much separation. Now, some QBs are going to want to throw this ball right out here and lead him into the pylon, toe tap, easy money. But Goff underthrows the ball and Williams has to make a play. And make a play he does. Look at the ball tracking, late adjustment to the throw, and then the strength to finish the catch. Williams' athleticism is always going to pop up and allow him to make plays. Look at him cook Eddie Jackson on this corner route. It's not even that great of a route, it's just speed. And look at him blow by All-Pro Deron Bland on this go route. And this is probably the most embarrassing one for Fabian Monroe. He wins with a quick out pattern and then proceeds to embarrass him. There's the teeniest sliver of daylight, and somehow he manages to squeak by for a first down. Not many guys in the league can make that play or threaten defenses on every snap like he can, and it just makes life easier for everyone else. It's like when you have a three-point shooter like Steph Curry, just his gravity is going to pull the defense away from everyone else. For all that he does well, this isn't to say he has no flaws. He has to improve his play strength, for sure, and work on his concentration. There are just too many plays, like I said, he doesn't make. Like this play late against the Niners. This has to be a catch. Like I just praised him for that amazing reverse, but now we have to criticize something he needs to make happen. And there are just so many instances of this on film. He's too skinny. He just gets moved around too easily. There's just too many missed opportunities. Add some play strength so you can deal with the physical corners, because not many guys can run with you. They're just going to try to outstrength you and push you around. And it's not a matter of him not being tough, because there are so many plays where he's tough with the ball in his hands. He's like an NBA player who can make the difficult shots, but again, can't make a wide open layup. There is no question of who the number 2 receiver is now, and through the offseason, he's opening eyes. Dan Campbell said, quote, "We're 2 practices in, and if you said to me, give me one player who is the most improved from start to finish over that time, JAMO is that guy right now. He is a man on a mission, and I'm just going to leave it at that." Look, last year was basically his rookie year, and the Lions didn't need him to produce to be good at all. That is not the case entering 2024. The Lions are a legit Super Bowl contender, like we said last year, and it's all hands on deck. I don't really see a world where they can be elite and win a Super Bowl, and he's just a bum. He's not producing for them. They can be good with him not really doing much, but they can't be great without him. And that's what's going to be crucial for the Lions and Jameson Williams this year as they look to win a Super Bowl and finally bring one home to Detroit. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Comment down below your thoughts on Jameson Williams, the Detroit Lions, or anyone else you want to see in this series.